Hey, what's good, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful day. It is hot out here on the West Coast. We're experiencing a heat wave. Out here in the Bay Area, it's triple digits in some areas. Out here, it's about where I'm at. It's about in the 90s. Down in LA, it's in the triple digits in SoCal. So we're experiencing a heat wave. So, to all my people who may be out here in California who's tuning in, stay hydrated. Do not go out unless you absolutely have to. It is hot out there. I just came from outside from walking the dog, so it's a scorch out there. Other parts of the country, hope y'all enjoying some good weather. You know, fall is upon us, so make sure you get some vitamin D. Pretty much in the early part of the day, and just stay safe out there. Hope you're having a had a wonderful day. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful holiday weekend. This was officially the last weekend of the summer. Labor Day. So I hope y'all, was able to stay safe and enjoy yourselves. Hope you're able to have a good day today. And the likelihood that you're not, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope and trust and faith in Allah, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. Getting to the topic for this video. So Kamala Harris finally had an interview. We've been talking about this for weeks. When is this woman going to do an interview? She finally did an interview last week. I believe it was last Thursday on CNN. It wasn't her by herself. She was with Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota. Why was he there? I have no idea. The interview was for her. Why is his ass there? But whatever. So, in typical Kamala Harris fashion, she bombed. No big surprise there. They asked her about fracking. I know one thing in particular. They asked her about, and it was with forgot the reporter's name. But in any event, they asked her about. She was asked about fracking. So she says that she's for fracking. She's for it. She's all in support of it. She always has been. Well, survey says that was a damn lie because 5 years ago, when she was running for president, um, she said that she was against fracking. She was against it. Hold on one second, y'all. Let my dog out. Oh, thought he wanted to go out, but I guess he didn't. Oh well. Thought he wanted to go out there and get him some vitamin D. I'd go out there and sunbathe, but he didn't. But yeah, the interview was it was an utter disaster. That's right. It sure was, brother. So they asked her about fracking. So they put up I saw a video and I remember it vaguely, but an interview from 5 years ago when she was running for president, they asked her about fracking. And she gave this long drawn out answer. I'm against fracking. Uh I have two nieces, a 3-year old, a 1.5-year old, you know, and I think about their future, about fracking. We gotta protect our environment. What about people, the Republican lawmakers, they gotta think about they gotta look in the mirror, and if they are for fracking, they gotta do some soul searching and look in the mirror and be like, am I protecting my children's future? Am I protecting their future of this country? She went on this long drawn soapbox speech 5 years ago. You could pull it up and against fracking. Now she's for it. She's for it now. She says she's always been for it. Survey says that was a goddamn lie. This lady lies more than a Persian rug, and that's doing a lot of lying. Um, I don't understand why Tim Walsh is there. I don't get it. I don't. What what purpose did he serve there? Oh, I guess okay. A white man had to. She needed her zaddy running mate with her, so I guess got her along. But he really didn't do much of a good job doing that because again, the interview was a disaster. Um, they asked her about Donald Trump, saying that she's all of a sudden wants to be black. She didn't deny it. She didn't say if she was black. She didn't say she wasn't black. She just same old playbook, same old trick from the playbook. Next question. So this lady just, it was a disaster. It was so bad they had to edit. They had to doctor up 18 minutes of it. So it was an hour, but they had to doctor up 41 minutes of it. 18 minutes of it. So it was 41 minutes. And it was a disaster. So again, and CNN threw her softball questions. She couldn't have it easier. And see, this was what I'm saying. They're making this path to the White House so easy for this woman. They didn't give her no hardball questions. Kind of like the NABJ did Trump 2 months back in July. Y'all remember when Trump went to Chicago for the National Association of Black Journalists conference, and he got up there and he went into the lion's den, and all of a sudden they just attacked him. They just attacked him. But Trump went into the lion's den, and that interview that Trump did at the NABJ, that was an utter disaster. Not on his part, but on their part, because they had so much vitriol for that man. But yet and still, he went into the lion's den. Their sister girl, so-called, black girl, AKA, she didn't even show up in Chicago. She didn't even do a Zoom call with them. Not even a Zoom. But she did an interview with CNN because CNN they are vested in Kamala Harris. They need her to win. It is so obvious what they're doing. The media is most effective devil in America. Media, most effective devil in America. They threw her softball questions. They gave her a underhand pitch, and she still struck out. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on the new videos on here. Damage control, that's what Tim Walsh was there. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. It was for damage control. 10-pound Tim. And that's sad in and of itself. Could y'all imagine her as president of these United States? Is Tim Walsh gonna be there for her when she goes to meet with Putin? When she goes to the G8 summit and has to speak because she's the leader of the free world. If she wins the election, she's going to be front and center. All eyes is going to be on her. And she can't even get through an interview with CNN. Do we expect her to speak on behalf of this country and do a good job doing it? It's a joke. It's a complete and utter joke. This is why they didn't want her to do interviews. This is her campaign team because they know that she's an utter disaster. This lady will screw up a cup of coffee, will screw up a free lunch, like my father used to say. She would mess up a free lunch. But that's who Negroes want. That's who black women want. She didn't talk about her policies. They didn't even ask her anything about her policies. How can you have an interview with a presidential candidate and not ask them their policies on the economy? What do they plan to do? Foreign policy, the border crisis. Oh, That's right. That was created by her. Of course, they're not going to ask her about reparations for black people. Why would they do that? Hmm. How does she plan to help the average, the American worker? What is her plans? What does she have? What does she have in play? They didn't ask her none of that, and she still screwed it up. I think I mentioned on here last week that there normally, when there's a presidential election, the incumbent, the incumbent, and the one running, they do three debates. Since I can remember, they have always done three debates. Well, Joe Biden and Trump did a debate back in June. So then, of course, he dropped out of the race in July. So that was already done. So Kamala Harris and Trump should be doing two debates. They're only doing one. And their debate is next Tuesday. I believe it's in Philly. Next Tuesday, Tuesday evening. I'm going to tune in for that. One debate. And during that debate, you know what Kamala Harris wants? She wants the microphones unmuted so she can interrupt Trump anytime she wants to. She wants the moderator, get this, she wants the moderator to have prepared questions for her, questions that she wants to pick and choose. These are the questions I want you to ask me during the debate. And I want it to be pretty much scripted. This is an utter joke. This is crazy. And she only agreed to do one debate when they supposed to should be doing three. But we know Biden, he dropped out. He did the first debate with Trump, but he dropped out in July. So they should be doing two, this one and another one. It's a complete joke. And the VP candidates, they're doing their debates on October 1st. So a month from now. Yeah, the first of the month, next month, October 1st. A joke. A joke. She wants it scripted. She wants this scripted for her. Where does this make sense? Where? You want it scripted so they could just, oh, she probably screwed that up too. But like I say, vote for whomever you want to vote for, but know what you're voting for. Know what you're getting for your vote. Don't just vote because Roland Martin, I'm going to get on him in another video, D.L. Hughley, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Plies. Don't vote because they're telling y'all to vote. Vote like your life never depended on it. Take your souls to the polls. Vote, vote, vote. Vote for the sister. Vote for Kamala. Man, and then sit up here and want to fight other black people because they don't want to vote for your candidate. Dr. Boyce Watkins did a video yesterday, a short video, where he said that D.L. Hughley, he was on the phone with him, and D.L. Hughley threatened to beat him up for not voting for Kamala Harris. Let me repeat that. D.L. Hughley physically threatened Dr. Boyce Watkins for not voting for Kamala Harris, for criticizing her. And Dr. Boyce said, I'm not afraid of DL. I go to the gym. DL he put no fear in my heart. Who was DL Hughley? These Negroes are taking it. I thought 2020 was bad. This is that's epic. A Negro want to fight a black man for not voting for his candidate? It's absolutely insane. Oh, and add Luke to the list of bootlicks. Uncle Luke, Luther Campbell. That brain dead mush mouth motherfucker. Excuse me for that. I'm sorry. Excuse me for that. But him, do the wrong. Y'all better vote for Kamala. Man, whatever. Didn't you 2 years ago said the Democrats won about shit? But now you sit up here tap dancing for him, Luke. You popping that you know what for him now, Luke. F out of here. Don't pay attention to these people because Malcolm told us decades ago entertainers are not leaders. Notice the ones telling us to vote for this woman are entertainers. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Roland Martin. Even though he's not an entertainer, may as well be because I mean he looked like Porky Pig. I swear his face like he's getting fatter every time I see him. No, not Kevin MFA, but I digress. Plies, Ricky Smiley, Luke, all these entertainers, they're not leaders. They are not leaders. Do not pay them any attention. Do what's best for you and your household. If you feel Kamala Harris is the best candidate for you, if you believe that in your heart of hearts, vote for her by all means. If you believe Donald Trump is the best candidate in your heart of hearts, by all means, vote for him. If you believe sitting on the couch and watching it all unfold, like yours truly will be doing for the second straight election, the second straight presidential election, by all means, do that. You have that option. You have options. Do not let these overpaid slaves tell you different. You have options. And by God, use it. Use them. But yeah, that interview was a disaster. They may as well not have even done it, but I guess the pressure for her to do an interview because it's like, well, you announced you were running in July. Here it is, almost September, and you haven't done the interview. A month and a half, or well over a month after you announced that you were running. How come you haven't done any interviews? So her team rushed out there and they had to do an interview, and they did a horrible job. It was a disaster. They may as well interview Tampon Tim. He would have done a better job. And yet, like the brother said, she is not a good interviewee. She is not. She is horrible. That's right. Boule buffoons. Get off that blue plantation. That's right. Just tell the plantation. Yeah, get off that plantation. And y'all notice that when you tell people, when you criticize the Democrats or their candidates, people say, what do they say? Oh, you voting for Trump, huh? Well, you're voting for Trump, huh? I'm not voting for Trump personally, no. Do I think he's a better candidate? Yes, I do. But there are things about Donald Trump I don't agree with. He wants to bring back search and seizure or stop and frisk. Excuse me. He's touting that the stop and frisk. That's a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Protection against illegal searches and seizures. I'm against that. He's soft on the Second Amendment. Again, he wants to violate the Fourth Amendment by sitting up here promoting stop and frisk. He has ties. He's in bed with Israel. They all are, Democrats and Republicans. Too many of our politicians, well, all of our politicians are in bed with Israel, and I hate that. I just can't. I can't rock with that. Just because I criticize Kamala Harris, don't mean I'm tap dancing for Trump. I'm telling people they have options. I'm stating I'm stating the facts. And see, that's the problem. People hate to hear the truth and they hate to hear the facts. Kamala Harris is not fit to be president of these United States. She is not fit. Fact. The lady can't even do a damn interview. And they had to doctor it up to make it look good. They had to doctor up 18 minutes of it because it was an utter shit show. But I guess I'm tap dancing for Trump, huh? Well, would you do vote for Trump? And if I did, so what? But I'm not. But if I did, so what? That's my right. And that's your right, whomever you want to vote for. I would not dare tell people who to vote for. I don't have that right. However, I'm not going to allow people to tell me what I'm going to do with my vote, who I should vote for. That ain't going to happen. So if you want me to respect you, respect me. It's a two-way street. Quid pro quo. Something that black people should know when they go asking when the Democrats ask us for our votes. Quid pro quo. You want something from us, we want something from y'all. You won't give us reparations, we're not gonna give you our votes. We have to learn that. We have to learn that, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on new videos on here. I think I made my point now well established on this fact. So I'm gonna hop off here regarding this. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. The couch is, it really is, man. The couch is looking comfortable. It is comfortable, and I'm gonna be sitting my ass on it, watching it all unfold, like I did in 2020. I'd be damned if somebody pressured me into voting for her. I'd be damned. It ain't gonna happen. I don't give a damn that she's a colored woman. She's not black. I don't give a damn that she's an AKA. That she listened to Tupac in the 80s, which she didn't, or smoked weed, wears chucks and pearls, cooks excuse me, washes collard greens in a bathtub. And who the fuck does that? I've been eating collard greens since I was 3 years old, that I can remember. For 45 years. My mother, grandmother, aunties, never, ever, ever, ever once. No black person I know who cooks collard greens, cleans them in the bathtub. That is disgusting. You put your bare feet in the bathtub. You wash your genitals in the bathtub. That is nasty. You clean collard greens in the sink, in the kitchen sink. That's right. We don't take food to the bathroom. We don't. Oh, my bad. Walaikum salam, good brother. Walaikum salam. Yeah, we don't even do that. So that's just, oh, that's so disgusting. Because the first thing that you put in, the first body part you put in the bathtub is your damn feet, your bare feet. And then that's nasty. My mother, my grandmothers, may Allah be pleased with them, my aunts, my cousins, women I know throughout my life. I've eaten collard greens mostly my whole life, since I was three years old that I can remember, and never has it been cleaned in the bathtub. It's always in the kitchen sink. Always in the kitchen sink. So I don't give a damn about all this stuff that she supposedly did. It's pandering. I don't care that she eats hot sauce. I could give a rat's patoot because it's all pandering. And it's not gonna convince me to vote for her. So not gonna do it. I will be sitting on the couch watching this all unfold. I'm not voting for Trump either. I just laid out why I'm not voting for Trump a couple of minutes ago. I will be watching this all unfold. But I do think Donald Trump is the better candidate. Out of the two, I think he's the better candidate. I don't agree with his lesser two evils. So that doesn't exist. That's a myth. That's a lie. Just like a little white lie, a lie is a lie. The lesser two evils, they're both evil. So whatever. On that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Y'all take care. Be safe out there. Kids have gone back to school, so I hope the children have a safe school year. Parents, family, brothers and sisters, beware and beware. Be aware and beware. Be safe out here. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever. So whether y'all going to work, coming home from work, dropping the kids off at school, picking them up, running errands, whatever the case may be watchful, beware, and be aware. Support my YouTube channel here, support my podcast. It'd be greatly appreciated. Our brother needs y'all love and support. So please, 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 please continue to support your brother. Please continue to support me. I love y'all immensely. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.